Alrighty, now that the loud ass music is done, I want to try to make a quick video that can maybe help some people playing this game because the grind is real when you're trying to get a car to pass historical inspection. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't decided if I think it's worth it yet to even do the historical inspection, but nonetheless, as you can see, I'm on an account that I just threw a bunch of money on. This ain't my main save or nothing. I actually just completed my historical inspection on my car, my regular playthrough. This one I just kind of threw together for like demonstrative purposes. So if anybody's been playing, you'll know that grinding to get the shit is almost impossible. You can spend thousands upon thousands of dollars trying to get all the right parts and equipment. It is fucking nuts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I figured out is probably the best way to do it. Let's run over to the old PSK real quick. And yes, I'm driving the tractor. I drive this fucking thing everywhere. Yeah, it's slower than dog shit, but it doesn't hardly ever get stuck. As a matter of fact, I don't think you can get it stuck. Oh shit. Alright. Anyway, like I said, you guys do what I'm getting ready to show you. It's kind of cheaty a little bit, but kind of worth it. And you don't have to set everything up at the gas station like I have it. It's just easier to set them up down here in my opinion because you're already there. You just grab them and line them up on the bottom. And as I'll show you, I do recommend once you go to start opening certain boxes, take them close to a save point. I usually just use TMOs. Alright. Alright, we've arrived. Alright. This thing's louder than shit. A lot of times when I go in here, I don't turn it off. It is so loud even inside. The game audio is kind of loud, so. Alright. So here we go. What I've got in here is the car. As you can see, it is a GT. Here, actually, I'll show you. This is a mod. Vin Spec Viewer or whatever the hell it's called. Um, you can look this different stuff up, but it kind of tells you right here. Um, it's a GT, it's a 71, so it's what they call the pre-facelift. Um, it does have the special paint job. It's got a 4-speed manual. It's got the EB axle. Uh, let's see the like I said, it's got special paint, radio delete, and the reason why I'm bringing some of this stuff up is because a lot of that stuff is the stuff that is hard to get. Um, it's got the special interior, so you got to get pre-facelift doors. There's two different doors. There's facelift, pre-facelift. So you got to get a facelift door for the pre-facelift door that's got the same interior to match this. Plus you got to get the black back seats, Parcel Shelf, and then you got to get the front GT style buckets that have the black and yellow on them as well. Also with the you got to get that GT for the radio delete interior panel, GT steering wheel, GT shifter. So some of that stuff is pretty much set. So I should have grabbed my little classifieds earlier, but I didn't. So let me just buy one real quick so we can discuss something real quick before we start opening up boxes. And as you've seen, I've got like a shit ton of boxes already bought up for this video. I've also got shopping bag mod in case anybody's interested. But so when you look in the catalog here, so some of these don't have what's in them. So you can buy those if you want. It probably is going to have shit that you need, but also pay attention to these. So as you can see, I bought most of these. The ones I didn't buy in this time around were the ones that don't list what's in them. The first time I bought all of them, but this one I skipped a few of them. But anyway, you kind of look and see what stuff is in here. Some of this stuff does not change. So like the grill, I think when you get a grill, it's gonna be it might be, I think it's the same one every time. I don't think that changes. Stuff like the rear bumper, I don't think changes. The things that do change is going to be stuff like, let me see here. Um, let's see. Okay, so the instrument panel right here. Each time you open up this box, I think you can get one or two of the versions. So you have like at least four different instrument panels in this game. You have one with a tachometer, one without. And for each one of those, you have one with the radio, one without. So when doing the instrument panels, I think they change, but sometimes it can be hard to tell because you might get the same one a couple times in a row, then all of a sudden it'll change to a different one. But I'm pretty sure that one changes. We'll make sure in this little video, just so I don't sound like a complete idiot, but I'm pretty sure that changes. Your parcel shelf color changes, so we can keep opening that box to see what parcel shelf we get until we get the black one. Your rear bench will change, so we'll keep opening that box up until we get the black one that we need, and so forth. Same thing for like, uh, this might not be the right passenger seat there. I mean, if he wasn't going for uh, the historical inspection, you could probably just get a black front seat put in there, but I don't think that's the right one. Other things that change, the doors. So if you get a box that has a door in it, the pre-facelift and facelift does not change. So if you open up a box and it has a facelift and you need a pre-facelift, just get rid of the box because it's gonna be a facelift every time. The only things that change are the interior colors. So if you get a box, you're trying to get a pre-facelift, you open up the box, it's got a pre-facelift door, then you're good to go because that's the one you want. So um, the best way to save money though is once you start getting, it's going to cost you some money regardless. But the point of this is I'm going to try to show you how to not spend as much, because anybody that's played this game and tried to play it legit, you'll they'll be able to tell you that this game, you could buy this catalog, this classified ad out 4 or 5 times and still not get the right interior pieces or the right doors, and it'll have you pulling your hair out. So, with that being said, as you can see, I've lined up these boxes in a line all across this gas station, and you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna do this as we go. Now you can keep track of it however and wherever you want. I just usually open up a notes on my phone and I just do it that way. It's 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 easier for the most part. I just got a little note opened up on my phone, box contents, and then I just start going through. So what we're going to do, and this is the part that's going to make probably be hard for some people to do, is we're going to open up every one of these friggin' boxes all the way down through here. And the reason why we're going to do this is we want to see what's in each box. Let me get some food real quick. Come on, bro. Oh man, he was just out here. Like friggin' real life. Thank you. Jesus. Alright. Let me get that one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up these boxes one at a time, and we're going to determine what, if anything, it has that is RNG. So anything that we think might change. Like I said, I can't remember if the grills are or not. So let's open up box one. And the part about this that sucks is if you find a box that has something for your car in it, you're not going to be able to use it. Unless it's this one. Obviously, if we open up the first box and it's got something. Alright, so we got a grill. I do not know if that changes. Okay, we got a dash top cover. That does not change. The pedals, I do not think change because they're listed as manual pedals in the classified ad. So since I can't remember for sure, let's go ahead and put that we got a grill. So grill's the only thing that we got in that box that's could possibly change, but we're not even really sure if it does. All right, let's try box two. What do we get in this one? All right, so that doesn't change. This I don't think changes because I think it's listed in there. The taillights I don't think change. I think it's the same one every time. And I think the links I think are listed as which ones they are, so I don't think those change either. So for box number two, we're just going to put nothing. Alright, so let's move on to box three. This is going to take a minute. I'm actually recording this instead of streaming it, because I figured you might get a little more people might actually see it if it's recorded. Alright, so here we got a rear back seat. As you can see, it's the black and blue GT one. So this one, we got rear. I'm just going to put backrest. Alright, was that the only other thing? Alright, we got rear plate. I think the headlight, I don't think the headlight ever changes. I don't think this brake booster changes. I think it's always the same one. Could be wrong on that one. Since we will be opening this one up again, let's put powered brake booster. Alright, so just so we can check to see if that one changes. I don't think it does. I think it's always going to be a powered one. Alright, so box four. I know you guys are getting the picture. I may shave some of this off in the final, but here we go. We got an instrument panel. This will change. Right now we have a non-tachometer, so it's got a clock and no tach, and it's a radio delete. Now I'm not going to write down what kind of instrument panel it is. I'm just going to write that it's an instrument panel. That's all we really need to know. The rest of this stuff, none of it changes. It'll all be the same. Even this. Oh well. Okay, so something I just thought of. Let me look at this classified ad real quick. Okay, so I seen one that said brake booster. That one says brake booster. I think the other one's going to say brake cylinder maybe. So I think this one right here is the one we just opened. It's got the shroud, the instrument panel, the header, the valve cover, the stick, and this. So yeah, I don't think the brake booster is going to change because I think if it's a brake booster, just powered brakes, it's going to have a brake booster. And if it's not, if it's the manual, it's just going to say brake cylinder. I'm almost positive. So with that being said, we're not going to really worry that much about that. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Where the hell did my classified go, bro? They yeeted it or something. Hell, I don't know. Alright, anyway. So that's all in box 4, instrument panel. Alright, let's check box 5. Alright. Box 5 just had nothing really. I don't think this bumper changes. I think it's always going to stay the same bumper. We're going to do like we did before. I'm going to put bumper on that one. Yeah. We'll double check it. Oh shit, wrong button. Alright. We have another bumper, flywheel, a shock. Now I don't think the shocks, I don't think that they change. I don't think they change. I keep having to like look at this catalog that I've actually lost. I don't know what I did to it, man. I went to hit escape and hit that other button as well. And I don't know what the hell I did with it. Unless it like changed. There's a new one up. Damn. Well, I forgot what the fuck I came over here to look at. That's not good. What did I just look at in that? See what? Let's carry it over here real quick. Oh, shock. The shock's listed. This is just a shock. Watch none of them have shock on. Panel. You bastards. Nobody's selling a shock this time around. Dude, I really don't see a shock. Oh, good. That is nuts. Okay, well, let's just put rear shock. That may or may not change, dude. Sadly, I can't remember. I had all this stuff down, and I wish I would have just made a. Wish I would have just made like a spreadsheet or something with it all in there, but no, didn't really think about it. All right, try box 7 here. Fucking, I keep hitting the wrong button. Boy, it's jamming outside. All right. All right, so we got 3 grills. Jesus Christ. 3 grills and a front bumper. Alright. Alright, box 8. There we go, we get a fender now. Alright. The fenders, I think, do change color, maybe. But let's face it, we'll be painting the car, so that part doesn't really matter. I do think the springs change. What size spring was this? 6.5. Alright, that's all I see is a spring. And this other crap changes. This is box 9. Dude, that guy's radio is so fucking loud, bro. I can't even hear myself talk. And he's stuck. Are you shitting me? Alright. Here we go. This is a good box here. I see grill. See a facelift grill. Facelift bumper. A driver's seat. Well, like I said, this is not the right driver's seat for this particular car. But, you know, if you had a car that just had a regular blue interior or something in it, or if you had one with orange, you'd want this box so you can keep opening it and trying to get the orange seat. There you go, you got radio delete, instrument panel. This is actually the instrument panel we need for that car, but we're not going to be able to use it, sadly. The reason why we're not going to be able to use this is because if we go and save it right now, we lose the ability to flip anything that was in our other boxes. So that is why I say that we cannot use it. But it's a good box, so we'll be able to. Shouldn't take too many flips to get that actual instrument panel back. All right, so let's go box number 11 or 10. I mean, box 10. And really, I don't think most of the stuff I don't think changes, man. This is another facelift bumper. Like I said, I'm almost positive these things don't change. Thermostat. Yeah, none of that shit changes. I'm pretty sure it don't. What we'll do is when we get done, I will leave. Probably exit the game, reload, come back. We'll open a couple of these bumper and grill ones just to find out if they change or not. I started putting the what kind of bumper they are on them. That way, I'll be able to tell that. Okay, none of this shit. I don't think any of this shit changes. Control arms, headlight. So nothing on box 11. Alright, box 12. It's a small box. And nothing. Okay, we got some seat action going in this one. Alright, so we got a rear bench. So we definitely need that one. And then we also got driver's seat. Oh look, that's the exact driver's seat we would need too. But just like the other instrument panel, we cannot use it. We're gonna put a GT driver's seat. I don't know what the technical name for that is in the game, other than just driver's seat, but it's definitely different than the other seats. And this one right here is with the thing on top. That's the one that all the GTs take. And everything else is stuff that don't change. Yeah. Alright. Box 13, let's go on to 14. Box 14, what you got for us? Looks like a bunch of shit that I'm pretty sure does not change. Another facelift bumper. I really think I'll be able to change a lot of these to nothing. Once we test these bumper boxes one more time, because I'm pretty sure none of the bumpers, and maybe not even any of the grills change. Alright, box 15. Alright, oh, look at this. There's another, there's a passenger seat. Good deal, so we got two boxes. This time we got the plain black one and that one. Gas tank. So let's go GT. Passenger seat. Free. Facelift. Alright, nothing else changes. Go to box 16. We'll fly through these pretty quick. Alright. Hopefully this will be good help for you guys. Anybody who decides to check it out. Now what's the chances of that? Ain't that some shit? We have the instrument panel, both front seats. In this. That's fucking nuts, man. Whatever. That is fucking nuts. Well, if we wasn't doing a video on how to try to somewhat cheat the system a little bit, we'd be in good luck right now. We got fucking both seats we need. I think even the back seat. Well, no, it might have black and yellow on it, so never mind. Can't remember for sure, so I don't think we have our back seat. But definitely got our front seats and instrument panel that we needed. Anyway, let's go on to box 17. Dude, I had these things all stacked up on there nicely. Did I knock that shit off? Or does it just fucking do that? I had that shit stacked all nice in my garage too before I used it. And it did the same thing. It was all fucking exploded off the goddamn shelf. I think this guy knocks shit off actually. This guy moves shit, bro. Watch him. Moves the boxes and everything. Alright, so we got a facelift door. So this thing is no good to us. But as you can see, it's an orange one. Now keep in mind, if you like the looks of the brain farting. If you like the looks of the facelift doors, which it's not going to match the trim on your car, but the only thing I don't like about pre-facelift is the lack of the passenger mirror. But let's say you do want the passenger mirror and everything, then you'd want to keep this one, but we probably will not. Alright, we're on the box 18. I was having a stroke there, man. I couldn't brain farting all the hell. Alright. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Is that the one that just fell out? No, okay. I was about to shit my pants. Okay, so you got passenger seats, which We're not going to keep it for that one. We will keep it for this one in case we need it. So you want to keep any of them that have these in them. So just like just to give you a quick heads up on how we're going to do this. So each time we want the part we need, so we're going to pick a part. Like let's say we want to do the driver's seat, GT driver's seat. We'll look at our list and we'll find every box that has a GT driver's seat in it. We'll take that each one of those boxes to the save point, and we'll open all three of them. Or all. Right now it's only two of them, I think. But let's say that's all we get. You'll open up both of them. If either one of them got the seat you need, then you go. Then you're good. Save it. Do whatever you want with the rest of the parts, and then you can move on to the next part. If neither one of them have it, reload the game, open the boxes again, and each time you do that, it will have something different. Alright, let's go 19. Oh, it's a pre-facelift. Look at this shit, bro. I can't make this up, man. The RNG in this game is fucking garbage. It's so far, dude. I bought so much shit to get my stuff in my actual playthrough. This time, in one fucking, well, actually, I two, bought out almost two classified ads. But I've literally got both front seats, the instrument panel, and now a passenger door.
Kaikille ei ole niinku resursseja viedä sitä hommaa loppuun. Ja sit se homma kusee kuitenkin jossain kohtaa. Jossain kohtaa ne niinku paljastuu sinuja. Joko niillä on liian halpa mahtu tai liian halpa kämppä tai joku tämmönen homma. Ja no ei niillä ole varaa mennä mihinkään hotlaan. Jos niillä on varaa mennä hotlaan, ne menee väärään. Ne miettii, että joku niinku ketjuhotelli.
Alright, that looks like it.
Ei se ole luksusta.
Door and a grill.
Se ei oo siistiä, mutta toisaalta saattaa toimia joissain piireissä, mut hei, joo, anyway.
Go to box 20. Dude, if I get the other fucking door or something, I'll be kind of irate actually. That'd be fucking nuts.
Missä me voidaan niinku vuokraa niille kaikkia siistejä juttui.
Take that shit, fucker. Alright, we got an instrument panel. This one is not the one we need, obviously. But we will need it in order to get the other one. To get the one we do need. So I think we have probably at least two boxes now for the instrument panel, I think.
Niin, vuokrataan niille kaikkia tämmösiä niinku juttuja, mitkä on yleensä varattu semmosille
ihmisille, another instrument panel.
You know, käynyt koulut ja käynyt duunissa. Niin,
yep.
Vuokrataan niille sellaisia, totta kai niinku katteella. Otetaan sit meidän voitot päältä, kuoritaan kermat päältä ja voidaan miettiä sit siellä jotain systeemiä, millä oikeesti niinku saadaan erotettua rahoistaan, koska no niin just.
Oh, we got a couple doors. Alright, this one's facelift, so this one doesn't really matter. And facelift doors. Jossain vitun sairaalassa makaa 50-senä maksakiloisen kanssa ja me maksetaan. So what is that? Facelift passenger, facelift driver.
No joo, mut joo. Joka tapauksessa se on semmonen asia, että ei se oo lähes mihinkään. Ei se oo lähes yhtään mihinkään, niin me voidaan samalla hyötyä siitä. Vuokrataan niille niinku siistei kledjui, matkapuhelimia, vaikka joku autokyyti, tiiäksä, sekin voisi olla niinku charterina, tai ihan niinku vuokra-autossa.
Pre-facelift grill.
Ja se voisi olla niinku semmonen, tiiätsä, semmonen kunnon brassailupalvelu.
The ugly pre-facelift. Actually, I think it's facelift grill, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. Swear, I think it's a facelift grill. Let me change that. That version of the Rivette is ugly as shit in my opinion. I was glad that I got a
sulla
pre-facelift
on
car.
pihvi, että sä kaivat taskusta sen matkapuhelimen siihen, niin sä puhut oikein kovaa ääneen, jenkikään
Alright, I didn't see much of anything in that one.
matkapuhelin. Ja
Yeah, I don't
sen
think any of
jälkeen
that
sä
should
lähet sieltä
change
sinne
this.
pihalle ja siinä on sopivasti just sattuu oleen joku tyyppi, että hei, haetaanko me toi sun Mersut? Ja niinku
Alright, let's go to 24.
Kyllä siinä olis niin. Kyllä siinä olis
Hopefully I'm on the right number of boxes. If I had to mix them up, that'd be detrimental. Alright. Instrument panel. Pre-face grill. Like I said, a lot of these grill ones probably don't really mean shit. Alright, we're near the end. Open, motherfucker. What the hell's the problem here? There we go. Alright, I've seen another instrument panel. Like I said, there's no difference in doors or fenders, I don't think. Except for maybe color. The color might change, but that ain't gonna matter. If you got a special paint job, you're gonna have to get it painted anyway. Alright. Box 26. Let me empty the box.
Meillä on niinku tietty määrä hotlia, meillä on niinku tää hotellien kanssa diilit, että ne on varattu eri
I don't know what's going on. There we go. That was weird. There we go, there's a part we haven't seen yet. Parcel Shelf.
Just niin. No vittu, miksei vai kouluun?
There we go.
Hyvin vittu, mä tulin just sieltä Lapista.
That is actually the color we need.
No joo, vittu sen 8 tuntia suunta 10.
It is blowing my mind how much shit that I'm getting right now that is actually stuff that I need. When in my real playthrough it was the exact opposite. Oh, there's wheels. I don't even know why I ordered those for this video, but the guy that I looked at said that these Octo wheels work, but I think I tried them on my pre-facelift GT and they did not work. I ended up using the regular steel wheels, I think. I thought was nuts. Alright, 27. Now in the guy's defense, it did say that they both worked, but I couldn't get these to work. So maybe I was just confused. Now this exhaust pipe front, I don't think we've had one. I think these change. So when you go to build the car, there's two different exhausts based on whether it's a GT or not. So the GT will use this header, and I thought I seen one of the other headers earlier right here. The non-GTs will use this header. Now you see how much longer the other one is? So this front exhaust pipe goes up to that. So you see how long this one is? This one is probably for a non-GT. The GT one will actually be shorter. It'll like cut off like right here somewhere. So I do think that this changes, and you can roll that one to try to get a short one. I think. Don't quote me on that. This right here is actually the short one, actually. Put them side by side for comparison here. It's the same thing. I think it might be the same way with the brake lines too. The brake lines might even be, might be able to roll them. Yeah, but look how much longer that other one is. So, just a little food for thought there. Let's move on to box 29. Looks like we ended up with 31 boxes. Alright, not much of anything. We did get a Looks like exhaust pipe rear. I don't think those change. Alright, so really didn't get much of anything in that one. Just because the passenger seat's not one we really need. At first I thought maybe there's blue versions and the black and yellow versions of the regular seats too, but I don't think there is. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that a fucking bitch? We got almost everything we need for this car. We're lacking the backrest with the driver door, backrest and driver door for the interior. That's fucking it, dude. If you ask anybody that's been playing this fucking game, they will tell you that it is rare to get that much shit that you actually need for the car in basically two classified ads. I'll be honest, if I wasn't making this video, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably fucking just save it and buy a couple more boxes to roll the last couple things. That's just me. Obviously, I'm not going to because of this. That's not the purpose of this video. But let's say you wasn't in my example right now, you probably could just go ahead and save. Obviously, we got a fucking mess, but you've got almost everything you need here. And then you would just go back into a classified, and then you would just buy any of them that have the driver's seat or the what is it, the rear bench? No, the backrest. Is that the fucking backrest or the bench? Fucking brain farting. Yeah, you buy any cat things that said it had the backrest in it, and any of them that had a driver door, and then you would just you don't have to roll those two after that because you got everything else except for springs. Shockingly, have not seen very many springs in any of these boxes, and we need at least four more. And I'm pretty sure the springs roll. Let's quit blabbing. Let's get this last box open. There we go. Alright. Now, transmissions I think are the same every time. I think they're listed in the ad. Facelift grill.
Muija valittaa joka asiasta. Mä etin sen tonne autoon, mä etin sen muksujen kanssa sinne, kun mä haluan hetken vittu olla rauhas, kun vittu mikään ei mene oikein, kun
Alright, that's all 31 boxes.
siitä, että vittu he saa liian vähän palkkaa, kun heille ei ole tarpeeksi lomia. Ja kun sua ei saa aina kiinni, kun sä oot jatkuvasti jossain.
So now what we're going to do, now we've figured out what all's in our boxes that change, and that we can roll, which like I said is basically your seats and interior parts. So like your instrument panel, your seats, your doors. I think that's really it. The shocks. I think the rest of it is pretty much set. Exhaust pipes. I keep brain farting on stuff that changes. Alright, so let's go ahead and quit the menu. Which is gonna be painful. I had to hurry up and do it before I decided to fucking do something stupid. Part of my brain was wanting to create a new save real quick so that I could save that one where I had all them parts, just in case I wanted to put the car together on this fucking playthrough. I actually do plan on playing on this a little bit just to play around with the all the aftermarket parts and stuff. But nonetheless, all right, let's get back over there real quick. All right, so real quick, what we're gonna do, like what I said we would do a minute ago, we're gonna go over and we're just gonna open up some of the bumper and grill ones. Just the bumper and grill ones, so we see if any of that shit changes. I wrote most of them down. You know, what kind of bumper and grill it was. So but we'll be able to tell if it changes or not. Controller probably turned off. Yep. If you notice any weird shifting with the when I'm driving, that's because of the controller settings. I don't know if you can make it to where it don't do it, but I gotta set where square shifts up. But watch this. If I go to second, it switches to low for some reason. Then if I go to third, it goes to high. Go back. And when you go back, it stays in whatever one you're in. So if I go here, go down again, it goes low. Fucking weird. So it pretty much only does it on the upshift. Alrighty. Try to get our asses back over here. Now once you get the setup done on this, it'll go by a little bit quicker. If you got the trailer over there, you're probably gonna be better off. That way you can, if you got like 2 or 3 boxes, if you only got 1 box, a lot of times you can just kind of throw it on the hood of the tractor and ride over there. Or if you're using the little car, it might be a little easier to move them around. But I don't like driving that car. I get the damn thing stuck everywhere. So I just drive the tractor most places. And then well, we got the trailer here. When it comes time, if we got to move like 3 or 4 boxes over, we can do so easily. Don't ask me why. You can get out on both sides of this tractor, but habit that I just go out that side for some reason. Okay. Alright, so let's look at our boxes here. Box 1 had a grill, and I didn't even put what kind of grill it had. Let's see what kind of grill's in it though. Facelift. Pretty sure that's what was in it last time. Um, Box 3 says it had a powered brake booster. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's still going to be the case. I think we figured that one out already. Alright. Look at that. There's the backrest we needed. That a bitch. Yep, power brake booster. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase the power brake booster off of that one because we don't really need to know that. Okay, box 5 says 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be this one. This one just had a GT front bumper in it. Ooh, it changed. Is that right? No, it didn't. Never mind. I hate it when it does that. It fucking came out as a totally different bumper. You'll see that happen sometimes. Like you'll see like a front seat to drop out of the box, and as it drops out, it'll be orange. And then when you look down at it, it'll be whatever color it changed to. That appears to be what happened here, at least with the front bumper. So I swear it did not look like this bumper when it came out. This one looked like it, like that, but I don't remember that one looking like that. I also don't remember this bumper being in that box. Alright, let's try a couple more. Still not really convinced. Box 6 had a shock in it. I just wanted to see if it stayed a rear shock or if it's possible to go to a front. Still a rear. Also hadn't put the bumper in that one yet. Okay, box 7 had 3 grills and a GT front bumper in it. Yep. See. One thing I don't know, I wish I would have paid more attention, is there's several variations of this grill that could potentially change. I wish I'd have paid more attention to that. So that is something to check on. Um, do your own experimenting with that one. We won't spend too much more time on that, but see 9, see 7, 8. Like this is 9, I think, ain't it? This one had a facelift grill. Open you bastard. Facelift grill, facelift bumper. Did I just write the wrong bumper on that, or did it actually change? See, I did have that it had the facelift bumper, the facelift grill. The grill's the same. I don't think I would have put facelift for this. This ain't a facelift, that's a GT bumper. This is a facelift bumper. I am not gonna lie, confusing the fuck out of myself currently. Okay, 10. 10 had a facelift bumper in it. Yeah, see, it's facelift bumper. Dude, on this 9, let's put a, dude, I'm kind of confusing myself now. I'm almost kind of convinced myself that maybe maybe that does fucking change, bro. This is 11, 12, 13, 14. This one says facelift bumper.
Eikö me oltiin sielläkin Lapissa? Ei. Lapissa.
Yeah, stated facelift
2
bumper.
viikkoa oltiin mukseen kanssa siellä. Otin skimbaa tälleen.
Pre-facelift
Nyt on
grill.
ottanut snowkkaan nyt. On se vitu mökäpössy touhuu. Ihan siis se nukkaa, niin mikä siinä?
I noticed all that shit is still laying on the ground in the same place.
Kattoo parin vuoden päästä, kun se lopettaa se leikki.
What the fuck?
Saa hyödyntää sitä. Mut nää on näin, sä tiedät nää ne humut.
Am I on the wrong fucking box?
Ja ei ne on, kun ei ne on niinku me. Ei ne on niinku me, kun nykyään pitää olla kaiken maailman peliä. Pitää olla kaiken maailman pelejä. Ja sit pitäis olla kaikki niinku katettua sulle suoraan eteen. No siis joo, mut niinku ne ei tehnyt duunia sen eteen. Tää mullekin katetaan kaikki.
Dude, I think I might have got confused somewhere.
Se pitää olla
Let's
oikee,
go
pitää
back here
ymmärrä,
and
mikä
start
vittu on
this way, go the other way.
ja sit mä oon jumis jossain
Alright,
helvetin
31.
joku
Supposed to have facelift grill.
PSK. Joku kaste ja passi tää keskellä ei yhtään.
And it does. Facelift grill.
Kaikki on paskaa tässä.
And I've got 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. 24 said it had a pre-facelift grill in it. And it does appear to have a pre-facelift grill.
Niin oli tämmönen. Se on Euroopassa. Eikö voitko kuvitella, että nää varmaan vittu kuvittelee, että se on
23 didn't have anything in it.
Niin. Kun ei se on viinileike. Se oli possu ja siinä oli joku helvetin karpalokaste. Joo.
22 says facelift grill.
Se ei oo viinileike. Kun se ei oo. Olis myynyt sen edes jonain saatanan koki erikoisena. Vituttaa
Yep.
tällainen ihan oikeesti.
Still that ugly one
Mä oon
too.
ajanut niinku 6 tuntia putkeen tuolta.
See, I don't know. I don't know if that changes.
Se oli ihan...
That didn't change that time at all.
Muija valittaa joka asiassa. Mä etin sen
Um,
sen muksujen kanssa sinne, kun mä haluun hetken vittu.
Steps 22, 21, 20. This one says it has a facelift bumper. Oh, it also had brake lines in it. I just realized that. These brake lines sometimes, depending on how they drop, Most of them I go through the friggin' floor. Sometimes you can miss them. Like I said, I think those actually do change. We're not going to mess with those currently. Come back to it maybe. Alright. I don't know. I'm still up in the air. I'd have to do a little more testing with the bumpers and stuff because I'm not real sure. Alright, so.
No ihan oikeesti, mä oon ihan sitä mieltä, että kaikki vitun apurahat pitäisi lopettaa. Ei niistä oo vitun mitään.
Alright. Alright, so this time what we're going to do is now we're going to get everything set up. We're going to move the boxes that we don't plan to use currently. Over and out of the way. And then make up a new list for the modify our current list. Might actually be easier to. I don't know how I did. Last time I just opened all the ones that was that I didn't really need. I can't say I didn't really need them. I still needed a lot of the parts that were in them, but you know what I mean. Last time I just opened them up. This time I think I'm just going to move them out of the way temporarily. Alright. This is where we're getting ready to set up in order to start rolling our boxes. Well, you know what? There's no point in moving a bunch of shit. So let's we'll just grab the boxes that we need and bring them over and start rolling them. That's what this video is about anyway. It's not. No need to get too strenuous into it. Get too crazy. Obviously, you can do it however you want. You can get as crazy as you want with it, as far as organization goes. But for now, we just want to. I just want to demonstrate the rolling of the boxes. Hopefully everything's kind of clear so far as what we're doing goes. Alright, let's hook our trailer up. We'll just leave this bitch running. Leave that bitch running for a minute. Okay, so what I like to do is let's start off with instrument panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab ones that just have the instrument panel, preferably with nothing else. So like we got a couple that have like like this one, number 9. It's got a grill, bumper, and a seat, but we don't need that driver's seat because it's a regular base seat, if I remember correct. So we'll still grab that one because it's got an instrument panel. But let's say it had instrument panel and then the bucket seat. I don't want to use that one yet because if I get the instrument panel out of one of the ones that's got nothing but an instrument panel, then I'm gonna be better off. Then I can use that other one for the seat. So let's not use that one yet. Let's see, box 4. Just set it over here for a second. See, box 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops.
joulua. 2 viikkoa
Let's see.
usein siellä riskikivaan tälleen. Siinä on aloittanut Snow Closure. On se vitun kökököks touhuu, mut ihan siis se
Number
tikkaa siitä
20,
tehdä siinä. Antaa sen nyt
10,
leikkiä mitä se
11,
leikkii ja
12,
sit kattoo
13,
parin vuoden päästä kun se lopettaa se leikki, sit se alkaa ihan
15,
oikeesti tekee
16,
jotain
17,
hyödyllistä.
18,
Mut
19,
nää on näin, sä
20.
tiedät nää nykymukset, ei näistä oo yhtään mitään. Ja ei ne oo niinku meitä.
Uh,
Ei ne oo niinku me
this
kun
20
tehdään
just
totta
had
kai kertaa
a
peliä. Pitää
facelift
olla
bumper in
kaikki
it.
hommat kuntelee. Sit pitäis olla kaikki tavarat
21
kunnossa
says just had an instrument panel in it.
no siis joo, mut niinku ne ei oo tehnyt duunia sen eteen. Tää mullekin katetaan kaikki tähän eteen, mut niinku se pitää olla oikein ja
And
kukaan ei ymmärrä, että mikä vittu on oikein nykyään. Et mä tulin jossain
24,
helvetin kuusesta, on joku kämänen vitun
22,
PSK,
23,
joku
24.
paska.
Says instrument panel and pre-facelift grill. Like I said, I don't know that any of those change. Pre-facelift grills. We won't worry about it right now though. 25. Got a fucking ton of them, man. For the instrument panel, shit. That does look like it though, so.
Kun mä tilasin viinileikkeen.
Um,
Yksinkertainen konsepti. Viinileike. Se on vasikka, joka on paistettu tietyllä tavalla. Tulee viinistä. Viini on Itävallassa. Se on
so what I like to do
voitko
is
kuvitella, että nää varmaan vittu kuvittelee, että se on vielä
I'll
Itävallan
just put
ulkkari.
opened
Niin.
on
Ei se
all the
on
ones I just
viinileike.
grabbed
Se oli possu ja siinä oli joku helvetin kartta.
so that I know that
Joo.
I'm not going to find them in here
Se
anymore.
ei oo viinileike. Kun se ei oo viinileike. Olis myynyt silleen sellainen saatanan kokoinen. Vitun saatanan. Duunarit valittaa siitä, että vittu he saa liian vähän palkkaa, kun heille ei oo tarpeeksi lomia. Ja kun sua ei saa ikinä kiinni, kun sä oot
Alright, this
jatkuvasti
don't have to be
jossain
perfect.
kampaamassa tai jossain. Siis mieti, mun sihteeri. Mun
Alright, that's good
sihteeri,
enough.
jonka mä oon palkannut.
I don't think it really
Jonka mä
matters.
oon maksanut.
Um,
Kun mulle rupes urputtaa siitä, että mä en saa muka koskee enää
So we've got
settilesettä, koska
six-
siinä on jotain vitun sovinista.
the,
Se rupes mulle vaan
yeah, 6
älyttänyt.
6 chances of getting our instrument panel each time we roll. So we're gonna go out here, toss these bitches in the tractor here. I don't know if it's still a big deal, but I do use like a backpack mod. And for anybody else that uses backpack mod, I would not put car parts in your backpack. It's my understanding that can fuck your shit up.
Niin, kun ei ne se nyppää oikein, kun se on jotain vitun pussikaljaa, tai sit se on joku pulmaräkänä, jossain helvetin polttoaineessa.
In case you're wondering, no, I don't know if it's going to be possible to get that car out when the time comes to get it out of here. But I've seen somebody else building it in here, and I thought it was very interesting. Not the only part that I can see being an issue is trying to get the motor in it. That's hard enough when you got the friggin' hoist. Yeah, look at this, man. What the fuck is that laying there? Fucking parts. I had all that shit all stacked nice and neat on there. It's all fucking scattered everywhere now for some reason. Stand back up. Alright, we'll get a bite to eat before we go too. Hey, perfect timing, bro.
No mutta päivää! Maistusko kanateria? Vittu vaan jaksa.
Alright,
Mä vedän tän saatanan paskan.
so we got our 6 boxes that we're gonna roll. Alright, let's go in here and get our food.
Arvaa tekiskö miehen. Mut en mä tiedä, mä menen tohon vessaan vittu. Jep.
I don't know what that is, bro. Lost the rev limiter. I feel like there's shit missing. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. Still feel shit's missing. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Moro, mitä isäntä? Onko iso nälkä? Maistuisiko tommonen jumboteria?
You already did it, bro. I'm good. Alright, let's get over here. Let's get ready to roll some boxes. Now, what I'm getting ready to show you with the instrument panel, you'll do with each one of these parts. You're going to do it with your doors. You're going to do it with your seats. And like I said, I think you can even do it with like the front exhaust pipes. Feel free to play around and see if you can verify whether or not the grills and stuff actually change. I'm thinking maybe the pre-facelift might actually change between the different versions of the pre-facelift. I think you got one that's all black, one that's all chrome, and then one that's mixed, I think. Don't quote me on that. Now, what I do when I go to roll the boxes here, usually I only got one or two. I've got 6 this time, so I'm going to do it a little bit different. But normally I just put them right there where all I got to do is turn around. When the game loads back in, I just turn around, open the box. This time I got 6 of them, so I'll probably actually have to move a little bit this time. Alright. Don't worry about turning the tracker off. It will turn itself off after we save the game. Alright. Alright. Oh my god, why is this fucking trailer being fucking stupid? Alright, like I said, typically what I do is I'll just put it like right here. That way when I load back in, I just go bam, open, good to go. Yep, so we got all 6 boxes over here. We're gonna save. Alright, we're gonna load back in. Yeah, the newest update has broke a bunch of mods, unfortunately. Man, I like to try to use mods that aren't like extremely lore breaking, that aren't too cheaty. Alright, so let's try to roll our instrument panel here. Alright, well, which one did we get? Tachometer, radio, delete. Look at that first fucking box. That's all she wrote, boys. That's the one. So that's the one we have to have. Now what you can do is I don't think these have anything else in them really that we need, technically. I mean, we'll probably end up needing some of the stuff that's in them, but you know what I mean. So what you can do is you try to roll some of the other ones in case you want a different one. This one we probably wouldn't use this one, but uh, you'll need the one for the historical inspection. But maybe you want the one with the radio in it for after the inspection's done. You can throw your radio in there. So not that one. What I should have done, and I'm an idiot for not doing it, is as soon as we got the one we needed, I should have saved it and then opened these boxes. Now these are all fucking duds. We're not going to get the other instrument panel we need. I wish I would have thought of that. Oh well. This was just kind of like to give you guys an idea what to do anyway. Come on, lucky instrument panel. Fuck no. Yeah, everyone was garbage. Except for the first one. But that's how you would do it though. So let's say I didn't get this one. Let's say I got all them garbage ones. Then I would just reload the game and try again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to reload anyway because, man, I almost hate to do that. We had fucking 6 tries though and we couldn't get the 2 we needed. Well, I'll say I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's just try our hands at it again. See what happens. I really would have liked to have gotten both of them. The radio delete and the radio one. I'm an idiot for not saving it after getting the one we needed in the very first box. Look, bastard. I also don't know why it does this sometimes. Where's it at? There we go. We got the radio one that time. So this time I'm gonna be smart about it. We got the radio one. Let's go save it again. Now this way, now we got 5 tries to get the radio delete one, which is the one we actually technically need for our car. Hopefully, maybe I can chop this video up where it ain't fucking 3 hours long. Alright, so we got 5 tries to get our other. Oh, we're gonna. We got garbage. You know what's bad? I just thought of it. I can't remember if this ever changes. I feel like it does. But if we do this several times and it never changes, then maybe it doesn't. Kind of wonder if the radio delete is the only part that changes. So remember, all 5 of these other ones had the were the non-tach instrument panels. And they're being that way again. So I'm starting to think that maybe that does not change. If all 5 were non-tach again. All right, let's try one more time here. Sure that if they're all 5 non-tach versions again this time, then I'm gonna chalk it up to maybe that doesn't change. Maybe the only thing that changes is radio delete. If that's the case, so that's gonna suck. Because I actually had the right one the first time. Yep. Yep. Man, I swear I thought that changed too. But it is not looking that way. Damn, still didn't change any of them. Dude, I swear I thought they changed. Alright, glutton for punishment. Let's go for a third round. If they really don't change this time, then I'm not going to keep fucking with it. No. No. Dude, I'm thinking maybe that is the case, man. They haven't changed at all. It's be technically the fourth round, and they've all been non-tack. Come on, baby. Don't make me feel like a dumbass. Give me a tack. Ah! Yep. So there you have it. Something else we learned in this one. Apparently the tack part of the instrument panel does not change. If you get one that doesn't have a tack, then and you need a tack, then don't worry about it. The only thing that changes apparently is that radio delete option, I guess. So now I've done saved the game with a radio version of the instrument panel when we actually technically needed the radio delete. Um, Not a huge deal because obviously eventually you're going to put the radio in your car anyway. But anyway, guys, that is going to be all for the video. I'm going to go and stop recording now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Uh, like I said, you're just going to do this with each part that you need. Do it with the doors. Do it with the all your seats and stuff. Hit the wrong button. Only reason I restarted that is because I figured there ain't no point in opening these boxes here. We'll open them back at the gas station. Oh my god, dude. These are some powerful boxes, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Come on now. Apparently you can move shit with these boxes. Well, apparently just a trailer. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab all this shit, take it back to the gas station, and then this is where I would load up. Try opening up my other ones for my seats and shit. So I got distracted. Anyway, like I said, stopping the video here. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Hopefully this will help some people with trying to get all the shit they need to get their car historically inspected. Like I said, I'm not even 100% sure that it's even worth it yet, but nonetheless, you guys take care.